years, we've seen a lot of artifacts being introduced into the publishing lifecycle to sort of start documenting the process better. So we've seen pre-registration, we've seen, for example, people publishing data before the paper gets published. But this still provides a limited understanding of the process because these are just disconnected, decontextualized bits of information, and they don't actually document the process. So when we start linking these up, these bits and pieces of information, so that we can start tracing the path, then we can potentially start understanding much better, because the process of documenting information is embedded in how we publish, and then subsequently our understanding can also start growing. So for ResearchEquals, this is really the core principle, where it's informed by this idea of, okay, science is a system of power, and various dominant ways of knowing can arise from it, but that we need to allow for flexibility to also ensure that people document the information, document the process, so that we can grow our understanding. And in that sense, ResearchEquals is really an aspirational name also, because it's not just about different forms of output being equal, but it's also that the different ways of knowing being equal. So we might start out a study with some theory. We might publish that on ResearchEquals or elsewhere, and then we can link that up and start tracing sort of the research journey to, for example, the pre-registration where the hypotheses are in, and then we might go down the journey a bit further and end up in the situation where, for example, somebody publishes their materials, which end up being very hard to publish in the current space, because ultimately it's the publishers who control that.